Have you ever felt that as you age, certain aspects of your health and well-being, especially related to intimacy and pleasure, start to fade into the background? Many of us are taught that sexuality is something that belongs to our youth. But what if I told you that your sexual health can improve with age? In today's video, I want to open up a conversation about a topic that's often considered taboo, especially for those of us over 50, self-pleasure. I know it might make some of you feel uncomfortable or even embarrassed, but I'm here to tell you that this practice is not only natural, but it's also incredibly beneficial for both your physical and emotional health. Why should you watch this video until the end? I'm going to explain how self-pleasure can help reduce stress, improve your sleep, protect against serious health risks like prostate cancer, alleviate pain, and even improve your mood. Plus, I'll debunk some common myths about aging and sexuality and show you why this practice is a powerful tool to help you feel healthier and happier as you grow older. Stick around. This isn't just about pleasure. It's about taking care of yourself, embracing your body, and unlocking the secrets to a fulfilling, healthy life at any age. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell to avoid missing any videos. Your support means a lot to me. And if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. Let's begin with a question that I often hear from individuals, especially those in their later years. Is self-pleasure advisable in old age? My response, without a moment's hesitation, is a loud and proud yes. Not only is self-pleasure acceptable at any stage of life, but it can also be incredibly beneficial, especially as we age. It can act as a protective shield against various health risks that many of us are unaware of. Today, I want to talk about these hidden risks and share insights based on a wealth of medical and psychological studies surrounding aging, sexuality, and our overall well-being. These studies reveal that self-pleasure isn't just about satisfying a basic need. It's about preserving our physical health, emotional balance, and overall sense of vitality as we move through the later stages of life. As we grow older, many of us encounter the challenge of intimacy. For both men and women, maintaining an active and fulfilling sex life can become increasingly difficult, whether due to physical changes, emotional barriers, or health issues. This can lead to feelings of isolation, frustration, and a sense of loss. There's a prevalent belief in society that as we age, our sexual desire naturally diminishes, that it's somehow unnatural to still crave intimacy. But here's the truth that we often overlook. Sexual desire doesn't simply vanish as we grow older. What happens is that our bodies and minds change, and with those changes, we may need to adapt our approach to intimacy. The way we experience pleasure may evolve, but the desire for connection and satisfaction doesn't have to fade. What is often neglected, however, is the importance of self-pleasure as a tool for maintaining our sense of well-being during this time. Self-pleasure, despite being shrouded in misconceptions and societal taboos, can be a powerful, essential part of our lives as we age. Rather than viewing it as something shameful or inappropriate, we should come to see it as a natural, healthy, and vital part of our well-being. It allows us to reconnect with our bodies, to honor our sexual health, and to nurture our emotional stability. As we grow older, maintaining a positive, accepting relationship with our sexuality can help preserve not just our physical health, but also our emotional and mental vitality. The ability to experience pleasure on our terms, without the pressures of a partner or societal expectations, can be incredibly liberating. Let's take a moment to dive into some of the powerful benefits that self-pleasure can offer, especially for men. One of the most significant and life-changing benefits is its potential to reduce the risk of prostate cancer. This is not a small issue. Prostate cancer is one of the most common cancers among men, and its silent progression can often catch us unawares. However, recent research has shown that men who experience frequent ejaculations throughout their lives, whether through sexual intimacy with a partner or self-pleasure, have a dramatically reduced risk of developing prostate cancer. The evidence is striking. Studies suggest that men who ejaculate regularly, at least 21 times a month, may reduce their risk of developing prostate cancer by up to 30%. This is not just a minor statistic, it's a game changer. This means that something as simple as maintaining a regular habit of self-pleasure could have a profound impact on our health and longevity. And yet, it's often something that we dismiss, or worse, feel ashamed about. To me, this finding is a testament to the power of self-pleasure in aging. It's proof that something so simple, so personal, can have far-reaching effects on our health. It's also a reminder that we should be more proactive in taking care of our bodies, especially as we enter later stages of life. By embracing self-pleasure, we can not only improve our physical health, but also enhance our emotional well-being. It helps to alleviate stress, improve sleep, and maintain a sense of energy and vitality that is so crucial as we grow older. But the benefits go far beyond just physical health. In my opinion, the emotional and psychological advantages of self-pleasure in older age are just as important. As we age, we often face feelings of loneliness or a loss of self-worth. The societal pressure to stay young and desirable can weigh heavily on us. But self-pleasure offers a profound way to reconnect with ourselves, reclaim our autonomy and confidence, and affirm that we still have a right to pleasure and joy. It is a deeply personal act of self-love and self-care that can help combat feelings of isolation, depression, or anxiety. It can provide a sense of comfort and security in knowing that, even as we age, we are still deserving of pleasure and connection, whether it's with a partner or on our own. Moreover, embracing self-pleasure allows us to continue exploring and understanding our bodies in new ways. As our bodies change, so too does the way we experience physical sensations. Learning to adapt and accept these changes rather than resisting them can be incredibly liberating. It encourages us to be more mindful, to embrace the present moment, and to find joy in the simple act of self-care. This, in turn, can lead to a deeper sense of overall well-being, helping us feel more at peace with ourselves and our aging process. In conclusion, I truly believe that we must prioritize our physical and emotional health as we age. There is no shame in self-pleasure, and it is high time we stop seeing it as something to be hidden or ashamed of. On the contrary, it is a beautiful, empowering act that can have profound benefits for our health and happiness. Whether it's reducing the risk of prostate cancer, alleviating stress, improving sleep, or simply reconnecting with our bodies, self-pleasure has a valuable role to play in our later years. As we grow older, we deserve to feel vibrant, healthy, and connected to ourselves, to others, and to the joy that life still has to offer. Let's embrace it without shame, without guilt, and with an open heart. Self-pleasure is not just about intimacy. It's about nurturing ourselves and celebrating the gift of life at every age. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. For women, the physical benefits of self-pleasure are incredibly significant, especially as we enter our later years. One of the more immediate and important advantages is its ability to relieve menstrual cramps, something that many women continue to experience even as they age. While menopause may bring an end to the monthly cycle, for many women, the discomfort of menstrual cramps doesn't necessarily disappear with age. It can persist or even worsen as the body adjusts to hormonal changes. Self-pleasure can offer profound relief, not only helping to alleviate the cramping, but also easing the discomfort that can accompany pelvic congestion, a condition that becomes more common as women age. Pelvic congestion occurs when blood doesn't flow freely through the pelvic area, which can lead to feelings of heaviness, fullness, and even pain. This stagnation of blood flow can be exacerbated by aging, hormonal shifts, or a lack of regular physical activity. Here's where self-pleasure becomes more than just a simple indulgence. It can be a vital tool for maintaining the health of the pelvic region. The act of orgasm causes blood vessels to expand and contract, promoting healthy circulation and improving blood flow to this crucial area. This boost in circulation helps prevent pelvic congestion, alleviates pressure, and reduces the risk of developing more serious issues like pelvic floor dysfunction. In this way, self-pleasure becomes an act of self-care that addresses both immediate discomfort and long-term health. It's amazing how something as simple as permitting ourselves to experience pleasure can have such lasting benefits. But the physical benefits of self-pleasure for women extend beyond just pelvic health. It can also significantly reduce the severity and frequency of headaches. This might sound surprising at first, but the science behind it is quite fascinating. Orgasms release endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, which can work wonders in alleviating common pain conditions like headaches. Instead of turning to over-the-counter pain relievers, many women find that self-pleasure can offer a natural, effective alternative. The rush of endorphins not only reduces the intensity of pain, but also promotes a sense of euphoria and relaxation. The feeling of relief that follows an orgasm isn't just emotional, it's physical, too. It's a soothing balm for the aches and pains that seem to pop up unexpectedly, providing a holistic, side-effect-free solution for managing discomfort. However, the benefits of self-pleasure go beyond just pain relief. In our modern world, stress is something that almost everyone experiences, no matter their age. For older adults, the pressures of life, whether they come from family obligations, financial concerns, or health challenges, can accumulate and become overwhelming. Chronic stress is a major contributor to numerous health problems, including heart disease, high blood pressure, and weakened immune function. This is where self-pleasure can play a critical role in maintaining both physical and emotional health. Studies have shown that self-pleasure triggers the release of dopamine and serotonin, two powerful neurotransmitters that regulate mood and promote feelings of happiness and relaxation. These chemicals act as natural mood stabilizers, promoting emotional well-being and helping to alleviate the emotional burden of stress. The act of self-pleasure allows for a deep sense of relaxation that can be especially important in old age when mental well-being is key to enjoying a fulfilling life. As we get older, we may find ourselves experiencing moments of anxiety, loneliness, or sadness, and self-pleasure can serve as a healthy outlet to manage those feelings. It can be a way to reconnect with ourselves, to reaffirm our sense of vitality, and to remind ourselves that we still deserve pleasure, joy, and intimacy, even in our later years. By helping to reduce stress and improve mood, self-pleasure becomes not just a physical act, but a form of emotional nourishment that supports mental clarity and peace of mind. For those who struggle with insomnia, the benefits of self-pleasure can be even more striking. Sleep is something that many older adults struggle with, and it's no surprise. As we age, our bodies undergo changes that can disrupt sleep patterns, leading to frequent wakefulness, difficulty falling asleep, or restless nights. However, after an orgasm, the body releases prolactin, a hormone that induces relaxation and promotes sleep. This hormone is crucial for triggering the sleep-wake cycle, and its release helps create a state of calm that makes it easier to drift off to sleep. For people who suffer from insomnia or sleep disturbances, self-pleasure can be an unexpected but incredibly effective remedy. Rather than relying on sleep aids or medications, which often come with side effects, self-pleasure offers a natural and side-effect-free alternative. It's a gentle, soothing practice that not only improves sleep, but also enhances overall health by reducing the need for pharmaceutical interventions. The idea that self-pleasure can be such a simple, natural, and powerful remedy for a variety of physical, emotional, and psychological challenges is both empowering and liberating. It's a reminder that, as we age, we don't need to surrender our well-being or our sense of pleasure. On the contrary, embracing self-pleasure can help us age more gracefully, maintaining vitality, energy, and a deep sense of personal satisfaction. It helps us foster a relationship with our bodies that is nurturing, respectful, and full of self-love. What's truly remarkable is how all of these benefits are interconnected. The positive effects of self-pleasure, whether it's reducing pain, alleviating stress, improving sleep, or enhancing mood, don't just improve our physical health. They have a profound impact on our overall sense of well-being. They allow us to feel more connected to ourselves and more capable of embracing life's joys, even in our later years. The emotional rewards are just as valuable as the physical benefits. Self-pleasure fosters a sense of self-empowerment, of reclaiming the joy of living fully and authentically. It's not just about satisfying a physical need. It's about cultivating a healthier, more balanced, and more joyful life. In conclusion, I believe that we should actively encourage the practice of self-pleasure as a means of aging well. It is, after all, one of the most natural and effective ways to maintain both physical and emotional health. The idea that self-pleasure has no place in the aging process is an outdated and harmful belief. Instead, we should embrace it as a vital tool for improving health, reducing stress, and promoting overall well-being. By regularly engaging in self-pleasure, we can mitigate physical discomforts, alleviate emotional burdens, and enjoy a deeper connection with ourselves and our bodies. It is not only a way to preserve health, it's a celebration of our right to experience joy and pleasure at every stage of life. Let's cast aside the shame or guilt that may be associated with this practice and instead see it for what it truly is, a beautiful, essential, and empowering part of living a healthy, vibrant life as we age. On the other hand, it's crucial to debunk some of the most persistent and damaging myths surrounding self-pleasure. One of the most widely circulated misconceptions is the idea that self-pleasure can reduce testosterone levels in men. This is simply not true. Studies have shown that self-pleasure does not lower testosterone levels, but can help regulate them. Far from weakening virility, self-pleasure can be a key element in maintaining a healthy balance of this important hormone. Men, take note, there's no reason to fear self-pleasure. It will not diminish your masculinity or vitality. Instead, it can help keep your sexual health in check and ensure that you continue to feel connected to your body's natural rhythms. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. In addition to its physical benefits, self-pleasure also has a profound emotional and psychological impact. It is an act of self-exploration, an intimate connection with oneself that goes beyond just the physical. This practice is a form of self-love, an acknowledgement that our bodies are not only worthy of care, but are also sources of joy, pleasure, and vitality. In older age, when many of us may start to feel disconnected from our bodies or struggle with self-image, self-pleasure can act as a reaffirmation of our worth and desirability. When we take the time to connect with our bodies, we send a powerful message to our brain. I am important, my pleasure matters, and I am still capable of experiencing joy and fulfillment. This has an immediate and lasting effect on our emotional state. Older individuals who practice self-pleasure regularly report lower levels of anxiety, less depression, and greater overall satisfaction with their sexual lives, whether they have a partner or not. Some of you might be wondering if there's a danger in practicing self-pleasure too frequently. Could it become harmful? The truth is, as with anything in life, it's all about balance. The key is not to make self-pleasure an obsession or use it as an escape from deeper emotional issues. Instead, it should be seen as a natural and healthy way to care for our bodies and minds. If self-pleasure brings you relaxation, helps you feel more in tune with your body, and enhances your well-being, then it is a practice that deserves to be embraced, not shamed. It should be celebrated as an essential part of self-care, especially in later life when the pressures of aging can sometimes cause us to neglect our physical and emotional needs. I also want to highlight something incredibly important. For those of us who may not have a partner, there is absolutely no need to feel that our sexuality is somehow incomplete. The idea that sexuality is only alive within the context of a romantic relationship is not only outdated, but it is also harmful. Self-pleasure reminds us that we are capable of enjoying our bodies and experiencing sexual pleasure, even when we are alone. There is nothing wrong with this. It is a deeply personal and powerful way to stay connected to our desires and needs. It can help us retain our sense of sexual agency and autonomy, particularly if we find ourselves single or without a partner. It's a way to celebrate and cherish our bodies without needing anyone else's approval or involvement. Dear listeners, at the end of the day, our sexuality is a vital part of our identity. It is intricately linked to our health and well-being, and it should never be viewed as something that fades or diminishes with age. Quite the opposite, it is something that can flourish, evolve, and continue to enrich our lives, no matter how old we are. Self-pleasure is not just a tool for maintaining sexual health. It's a powerful means of staying emotionally connected, reducing stress, and improving overall quality of life. It can prevent risks we often overlook, like pelvic congestion, prostate issues, headaches, and insomnia, and help us manage stress, keeping our minds sharp and our bodies strong. I encourage you all to approach self-pleasure with an open mind and an open heart, without guilt or shame. Taking care of our bodies, nurturing our pleasure, and honoring our sexuality is an act of profound self-love. And there's no age limit on self-love. Whether you're in your 20s, 40s, 60s, or beyond, your body and your pleasure matter. Embrace this practice as an integral part of your journey to better health and happiness. It's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about honoring your well-being and continuing to thrive, regardless of age. So, let's remove the stigma, break down the barriers, and embrace self-pleasure as a healthy, normal, and empowering part of living well at every stage of life. You deserve it, and your body will thank you. As we wrap up today's discussion, I hope you've gained valuable insights into the benefits of self-pleasure and how it can improve both your physical and emotional well-being, regardless of age. We've talked about its impact on stress, sleep, sexual health, and emotional balance, and I hope you now understand how self-pleasure is a natural and empowering part of self-care. So, what have you learned today? Is there something that surprised you or that you will be incorporating into your own life? I would love to hear from you. Please share in the comments below one key thing you've learned from this video and how you plan to bring it into your daily practice. If you liked this video and found it helpful, don't forget to leave your comment below and be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos on health, well-being, and self-care. Let's continue this conversation and support each other on our journeys to better health and happiness. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.